Today I want to talk about a classic PC game called Prehistorik. The game was released in 1991 by the legendary game developer Titus Interactive. These guys were a big deal in early 90s. They specialized in these cute and challenging arcades for the PC. In the game you play as a caveman who goes through caves and jungles to reunite with his family and bring them dinner. I guess ordering through an app was not very popular back then. The controls are pretty straightforward. Your goal is to finish the level and collect enough food before the timer runs out. You need to fight enemies like dinosaurs and bears that for some reason live together, and collect power-ups like this dude over here that gives me extra life. You also need to jump over spikes, fires and pits like this one. Sometimes these jumps can be very difficult. During the game you will collect some power-ups and upgrade your basic club into a more powerful hammer, but you cannot shoot enemies with projectiles or something like that. The game is not very long. There are 4 main levels and 3 boss fights. To compensate for the length, the game is pretty difficult. I think this game does a wonderful job in recreating the caveman atmosphere. The enemies are brutal and they reappear when you return to the same screen after you already killed them. You have a health bar luckily, but your weapons have a short range, so it is almost impossible to kill enemies without being hit. Plus, your jump is so short and the platforms are so tiny and slippery, so it's very easy to fall and die. There is nothing too unusual about the sound effects, but the music is great, although it can be very annoying sometimes, especially because you can't turn it off. The graphics are actually pretty great for 1991. The game still looks great and cartoonish and playable even today. I think that the biggest achievement of this game is that it was popular enough to get a sequel. So while the first Prehistorik is a nice fun little game, Prehistorik 2 that came out 2 years after this original game had much better graphics, controls, sound, everything was much better. I will probably cover Prehistorik 2 in a different video. Now I will show you the first boss of the game, which is very difficult. I remember that when I was young and playing this game, it actually took me a few years to beat this boss and see the next level. This is the boss, a huge dinosaur which you need to hit on the foot, while a tiny baby dinosaurs come at you from each direction, and for some reason you don't have a health bar, so each time they touch you, you simply die and lose a life. This is extremely difficult. That's it, thank you for watching, I'll see you in my next videos.